He said that he didn't lose any confidence. I think watching him, it looked very different. It looked like he lost confidence as the game went on. Either way, how do you make sure, whether it's from a coaching perspective, whether it's just as the quarterback himself, as Zach Wilson, how do you make sure a game like today for a very young, inexperienced guy doesn't snowball?
Accountability. Make sure you, when you watch the tape, own everything that's on the tape, because that's your resume. And for him, he has to also understand this is the NFL. And when you play against a great outfit and a great head coach like Bill Belichick, like we stated in the beginning of the show, in a pregame, he's going to take away your best options and your best weapons. And he has to understand, like Coach Salah said, it's okay to play boring football. Check downs are okay. Running the ball time after time and getting constant yardage is okay. Letting your defense win the game for you is okay. It's not all about you, Zach Wilson. It's a whole team you got to be responsible for. And when the ball's always in your hand, your accountability level has to go extra way up. So I'm looking at him. Yeah, it's a growing pain, just as a road, but hopefully he goes home and understand he's not Tom Brady, he's not Aaron Rodgers. All those guys you can aspire to be, but those guys put in work, put in time, and he still has more time to grow. So hopefully he learns from it. Hopefully he's just accountable.
What I didn't understand is he kept using the word we.
Yeah.
We, yes, it's one team, but you have to take some accountability on yourself, right? And you were talking about some of those interceptions were man coverage. Well, most of those interceptions were in zone, and the check down was open. So you have to play ugly football, like Willie said sometimes, and just get rid of the football, stay ahead of the sticks. Those picks weren't in man coverage. They were in zone coverage. So, yeah, I understand it's a team sport, and you're saying we, but as a quarterback, you have to take accountability. Some of those throws were inexcusable. You can't make those throws because, as you said, your defense was playing really well. They kept you in the game. And if you're throwing 4 interceptions, you put them behind the 8 ball. Like, how many times are you going to ask the defense to go out there on sudden change and make a stop? Granted, they went and did it most of the games, but they can only do it for so long.
Listen, we said it at halftime. If you're Zach Wilson, you're already throwing 2 picks. You look at the scoreboard, it's 10-3. Yeah. Like, you're still in it. Now, your level
13,
your level of, like, all right, enough is enough. I got to do better. I just got to be smarter. I got to make the right throws, and I got to be efficient. All that went out the window. Yeah, he threw out, he just chucking it all over the place. I'm like, man, and that's why the body language looks funny.
Yeah, that's arrogant.
And yes, Bart. Yes, it is.
That's hearing the stories of Brett Favre, hearing the stories of Jay Cutler, hey, the gunslinger. Don't worry, if I throw 3, I'm gonna try and throw 4, if it means I can do this. No, man.
No, homie.
And listen, when you do something that's never been done, listen. Remember, Jet fans have to deal with some bad football over the course of their career. When you do something that hasn't been done in 40 years, then it's you. Don't say we, say me. I got to be better. I'm going to go back and I'm going to make the corrections, and I won't make the same mistakes again. Don't say we didn't execute, because when you throw it to coverage, and it's not the receiver's fault when you throw it to somebody that picks it. He ran and was where he was supposed to be.
We try not to cry about our ex-girlfriends, but, hey, Sam Darnold would have said aye.
That's true.
And you can't be saying there will be days like this. Like, no, you don't want days like this.
This is the last
interceptions?
day.
Like, no, there's not going to – you shouldn't want days like this.